Today there was a self-driving car accident, so let's go to the scene of the car crash.
Hey Emma. Yes. Start the self-driving and go. Got it. Oh my god, I love self-driving so much. So great.
Oh my god, who should be responsible for the damages? My name is Amber.
My name is Lara. My name is Sherry.
My name is Emma.
When AI makes progress, we pay the price.
We have 3 parts to talk about our topic. The first one is AI history. The second one is present development. The third one is about AI in our future.
With the rapid development of technology, AI is gradually becoming more common in our daily lives. It can help us complete homework, make pictures, answer questions, and perform many other tasks. However, it also raises an important issue for modern society and government. Should AI ever have rights similar to human beings? How should government regulate it? In this speech, we will talk about development of AI, the question of AI responsibility, and how laws such as the EU AI Act try to control the risk of this powerful technology.
Do you know what the first AI in the world was? Early AI was based on neural network and used only 2 states, 1 and 0. One of the most famous examples in AI history is Deep Blue. In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue defeated Gary Kasparov, the network chess champion. Deep Blue was powerful because it could calculate chips move faster than the human brain. Later, in 2016, AlphaGo shocked the world by defeating top Go players. What truly made AlphaGo unique was not only that it could win, but that it could improve by playing the game itself. This showed that AI could learn and develop its own thinking. Because of this development, many people become both excited and worried about the future of AI. Stephen Hawking once famous for that artificial intelligence could become either the best or the worst thing to ever happen to humanity. Even early, Asimov introduced so-called free laws on robotics in one of his famous short stories. We're going to find 3 audience members to help release free laws.
Robots must not injure humans, or through inaction allow humans to come to harm.
Unless the first law is violated, robots must obey human commands.
Without violating the first and the second laws, a robot must protect itself.
Thank you so much for reading laws. Although these laws come from fashion, they show that people have no worry about how international machines should behave.
Thank you, Emma. Today, we know AI is no longer just a topic from history, chess game, or science fiction. From apps to appliances to cars, AI has slowly crept into almost every aspect of our daily lives. It is now inevitable that the development of AI will only speed up, and its usage will only become more widespread. Regardless of whether we think this is good or bad, one thing is clear. As AI gets stronger, we are faced with more and more complicated questions. For instance, when a car controlled by AI has an accident, who should be responsible for the damages incurred on people or property? Should it be the developers, the drivers, or AI itself? If the accident happens because the car's initial design was flawed, then the developers may be responsible. If the accident occurs due to human error, then the driver may be responsible. But if AI doesn't fully understand the instruction given by the driver and makes the wrong decision, we are left with the difficult questions. Can an inanimate object really take responsibility for a serious mistake? This question leads to the idea of so-called electronic personhood. This concept refers to granting highly autonomous, learning-capable, and decision-making AI a legal status of similar to a person. However, this does not mean that AI is equal to a natural person of flesh and blood. Instead, possible way to resolve the unclear rights and responsibilities of AI. Whether or not AI should have a legal status is still a question up for debate. But now we can see AI no matter how we look at it. Let's look at what measures different countries have taken to deal with said problems.
We just heard Amber discuss whether AI should be seen as a legal entity or not. However, we do not have to answer this question completely before making laws to regulate it. In 2024, the European Union passed the EU AI Act, often described as the world's first comprehensive legal framework for AI. Its greatest contribution is that it regulates AI based on risk. The more dangerous an AI system is, the stricter the regulation it must follow. We can see this AI risk level like traffic lights or road signs. Minimal risk is the green light category. This kind of AI basically have no restrictions and include ChatGPT, video games, and the app we use in our daily life. Limit risk is the yellow warning lights category. Although these AI systems aren't big risk, it could still confuse or harm people if misused. AI-generated face swapping or generation fake photos and videos, for example, it could still ruin people's lives irresponsibly. High risk is the strict speed limit category. This type of AI won't be bad, but still need to manage strictly. For example, self-driving cars could be fatal in their malfunctions. This kind of AI needs to pass rigorous certification before being used legally. Finally, an acceptable risk is the red stop line category. If the EU thinks this AI system will seriously violate human rights, human safety, and freedom, they will directly stop people from using it. Sometimes, when problems arise, our first response shouldn't be to determine who is responsible, but rather to discuss issues based on diversity, to discuss immediate problem-solving methods. The EU AI Act is crucial for our future technology. I think other countries should learn from EU's example.
In the future, the development of artificial intelligence is very likely to surpass human intelligence. This possibility is exciting but also frightening. Given the speed of these AI developments, we think legal permission regarding the use of artificial intelligence is very necessary. We should be aware of the consequences of AI, rather than blindly letting it replace everything. Robots will surely make the world more convenient, but at the same time, our challenges will be more complicated. If we want AI to improve the world, we must make sure responsibility always remains in human hands.
我是吴子涵，
我是王灵芝，
我是谢雨婷，
我是吴一珍。
Thank you for listening.